How healthy is Patrick Mahomes? Is he 80%, 85%, or is he 70, 75%? If he's 70, 75%, this defense is going to eat him up alive. They're going to make him make plays in the pocket. Patrick Mahomes can play in the pocket, but he's better outside of the pocket, using his legs, giving his team and his players the time to run down the field and get open so he can throw the ball down the field with his precision and his arm strength. I don't know if Patrick Mahomes is going to be 100%. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is 100% healthy with his shoulder. So it's really going to be the battle of two teams, two coaches, two organizations that know both coaches very, very well, including Kansas City and Andy Reid with the Philadelphia Eagles, as we call this the Andy Reid Bowl. Who would have thought that Andy Reid, after he leaves the Philadelphia Eagles about 10 years ago, is coaching against his former team in a Super Bowl?
The Eagles have gone through the dark days of Chip Kelly since then. And then brought in Doug Peterson. They win a Super Bowl of their own. And then 5 years later, they're back in with a completely different coach.
Which is Andy Reid's offensive coordinator when he was there.
And now they're back in the Super Bowl with a different coach, Nick Sirianni, a second-year guy, and a roster that's a lot of new players. Fantastic on defense, especially. They're really loaded. Pretty much, besides the strong safety spot and a lot of their slot areas, they're loaded pretty much everywhere else right now. Probably the deepest defensive line I've ever seen, too, especially on the interior. And the Chiefs are going to be very tested in this game. This is one of the best battle in the trenches, too. Both those offensive line, both those defensive lines, both being top 5 in the league this season. We'll see how they game plan for these quarterback injuries, too. Jalen Hurts' running volume is going to be very key. How often will he run to counter those blitzes for Spagnuolo? And Patrick Mahomes, how good is that ankle? Will they be able to have him extend plays, roll out all game long? Not like we saw in the AFC Championship game where they had him doing a lot more yards after the catch concepts with their wide receivers and with Kelsey in the beginning of the game, and then got it going in the second half of the game. It'll be interesting to see how healthy he really is.
It's so interesting when you look at the quarterbacks. This is Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is one of the youngest quarterbacks to play in a Super Bowl. He really has the opportunity to really stamp his name throughout the Super Bowl histories of quarterbacks that we've seen year in and year out. This is going to be a fun Super Bowl. Now, the question is what team is going to show up and be able to control the ball and the running games? I think Kansas City has a good running game, but they're also playing a good defense that likes to stop the run. They have, like you said, interior defensive players like Jordan Davis and Cox and all these guys, Hassan Riddick, who can get at you and also clog up the middle, and Adama Sue and Joseph and all the guys that they brought in here to do the things that they need them to do. So much depth, so much talent in the secondary, and they have a great running game in Philadelphia as well. So when the Kansas City Chiefs are ranked 20th in stopping the run and the Philadelphia Eagles are 5th in the league on running the ball, what do you think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to try to do? They're going to try to run the ball right up the gut, right in their faces, and make them make a play, which will open up the field for A.J. Brown and Smith. This is a very talented Philadelphia Eagle team. I don't know how much talent offensively the Kansas City Chiefs are as a team, especially going into a Super Bowl where there's a lot of injuries. Scantling, he's not 100% healthy. Tony is not 100% healthy. Juju Smith-Schuster is not 100% healthy. You're really going empty-handed in a game that everybody expects to be high-flying, great offenses. Not necessarily if Patrick Mahomes isn't 100% healthy or Jalen Hurts is 100% healthy. And the only thing I feel Philadelphia doesn't have the advantage in this game is coaching. And that's because Nick Sirianni has never coached in the Super Bowl. Andy Reid's been here a lot. He understands how to play in the championship games. This guy doesn't. So it might take him a year to figure it out. And they're going to be even better next year with the draft stock that they have and the money that they have. The rich get richer. It could go either way, but there's a lot of people that believe that this is Philadelphia's coming out party. This could be the franchise to beat for many, many years to come, not only in the NFC, but throughout the league.
And it's not just Andy Reid, the assistant coaches too. Eric Bieniemy's fantastic, and Steve Spagnuolo has been one of the best defensive coordinators for a while, and has Super Bowl experience with the Giants too in 2007.
And the way he likes to blitz, if he tries to blitz against Jalen Hurts, he will lose. That is not a good move against probably the strongest quarterback in the league. He squats 600 pounds. How many players you think could squat 600 pounds in the league? He is strong. He can run. He's dangerous. And if he can throw the ball even a little bit, he's going to be even more dangerous. Patrick Mahomes, he needs to figure out how to get out of the pocket and make throws, even if he's not 100% healthy. If he could do that, Kansas City has a chance to win. If he doesn't, this is going to be a long night for Kansas City.